What's good, everybody? It's your man, Glamorous Dane. And I kind of got a story about my life, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? I'm at the age to where it's just like, I'm at the age and I'm at a certain point to where I just need to get this shit out because my life was a little different than a lot of people's lives. So, me personally, growing up, my mom was a drug dealer, like a real drug dealer. Not no Griselda Blanco, however you pronounce her name. She wasn't as big as her, but my mama was a known drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird growing up having your mom be a drug dealer, your mom in the streets, and then you know what I mean? Because personally, personally, I hope my mom don't even see this video. If she do, I love you, mama. But I gotta get this story out there, man. So, my mom growing up as a drug dealer and a single mom of five, you know, I seen a lot of men. You know what I mean? And not to put my mom business out there like that, but a lot of men wanted to mess with her because her money was right. She made a lot of money. You know what I mean? She had connections. She had the plugs. So a lot of men kind of wanted to use her for that. And me as a youngin', I seen that shit. I seen it. My bad, y'all. Some dude on a bike wilding out. But look, I seen that shit as a youngin', but I never said nothing to her though. You know what I mean? I kind of let her rock out and live her life because my mom used to spoil me because I was the only boy. You know, four girls, one boy. I'm the only boy. I'm the second oldest. I got a sister older than me. You know what I mean? As far as on my mom's side, my dad's side, that's a whole different story. We can get into that on another video. But yeah, man, growing up, man, my mom was a drug dealer, so she used to sell crack and weed. Crack and weed. I don't think she sold nothing else, just crack and weed, you know what I mean? But my mom used to sell the shit out of some crack, you feel me? And that's kind of all she knew. She went to school. She went to school to be a dental assistant and shit. So she tried to change her life around. But me personally, I think the money wasn't fast enough for her. She was just so used to the fast money. Because she started selling crack. She started off with weed. We was in California. And then when we moved to Vegas, that's when she started selling crack. But when she started selling crack, that's when her money started to she really started to make some money. You know what I'm saying? She had fucking helpers. She had like people clean our house for us and all that shit for some crack. She had boosters. Motherfuckers, if y'all don't know what a booster is a person that go to the store and steal. You know what I mean? They go steal and then they come sell it to you. So my mom used to get over on people, give them a little bit of crack for a lot of merchandise. You know, my mama wasn't a stupid drug dealer. She made a lot. She made her money. She made her money, and she ain't trick off on niggas like that. I do give her credit for that. Even though niggas was trying to use her, and they did use her in certain ways, but she wasn't tricking off with her bread like that. You know what I mean? She kept her money right. So shout out to my mama for that. But yeah, though, back to what I was saying. When we moved to Vegas, that's when she started selling crack, and that's when the money start really rolling in when she started selling crack. You know what I mean? I had everything. Well, I didn't have everything. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't have everything, but I had everything I needed though. It was times where I wanted some shit, and she really wouldn't. She wouldn't get it for me. You know what I mean? I was the only boy. I was spoiled, but I was spoiled in like different ways. The way I was spoiled was like I didn't really get whoopings and shit. My mom really didn't whoop me. She kind of treated me like an auntie. That's the perfect way that I can. That's like the best way I can explain it. Like I was her. I'm her only son, but she treated me like the good auntie, like the auntie with no kids. You know what I mean? That's how my mama treated me, like the cool auntie. So I really didn't get whoopings and stuff like that. Like other people whooped me more than my mama did. You know what I mean? Other people whooped my ass more than my own mama. But look, so when my mama was really moving that crack like that, she would like because it started off, I ain't gonna lie, it started off kind of slow. It started off with my cousin. I ain't gonna say his name, but it started off with my cousin. They was hustling together. And my cousin started making a whole bunch of money. He kind of got big headed, so he'll hustle throughout the day, and then at night he'll go to one of his bitches' house, and my mom would take the night shift. You know what I mean? Or they would intertwine. You know what I mean? You know, he'll take the day, my mom take. You know, they'll intertwine it. I seen it with my own two eyes. You know what I'm saying? I seen it. But look though, so my cousin kind of got big headed, and people didn't really want to spend their money with him because he would talk to him crazy, and you know what I'm saying? He was just like really on his high horse. And my mom was the total opposite. The total opposite. So people wanted to spend their money with my mama because she was nice to him. My mom was pretty. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of dudes wanted to spend their money on her or with her just so they could talk to her and see her and stuff. So it kind of worked out for her for the best. So my cousin's clients started being my mama's clients. So her money really, 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 really went up. So she would give me everything I needed. Like I didn't need shit. Like I didn't grow up with a lot, but I didn't need shit, if that makes sense. Like I didn't have all the shoes I wanted. I didn't have all the fucking, cause I wanted the T Max hella bad back in the day. I wanted the T Max, I wanted the Iversons. When Iversons first came out, I used to want them bitches. My mom never got them bitches for me. My cousin did though. Not my cousin that sold crack, his big brother. You know what I'm saying? He used to work. He worked and sold weed. He didn't really sell crack back then. I'm pretty sure he sold crack in his life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know his whole life, but as far as my memory goes, at that point he was just selling weed and going to work. But anyways, like I had everything I needed, but I didn't have everything I wanted. I know that makes sense to y'all because a lot of y'all probably was the same way. We struggled too, you know what I'm saying? We was evicted out of places because the crack game was like up and down. It was. We got evicted. We lived in homeless shelters and shit. Well, nah. Actually, we didn't move into no homeless shelter after my mama started smoking. I almost said smoking, damn. After my mama started selling crack. But what did happen a lot is we would get evicted from a place, and my mom would have the money to move in a place, but since she didn't have a job, she didn't have the pay stubs and shit. So I remember us having to live with people for a little while. My bad, y'all. I remember us having to live with people for a little while, just like we lived with somebody probably for like the longest, probably like a month and a half, 2 months. My mom always made sure she got her shit back right. You know what I'm saying? We would have to go stay with somebody for a little while, but she would get that shit back right, just like y'all mamas did. I'm pretty sure y'all moms, if y'all struggled for a little while, and then y'all moms clicked it and got it back right. It was the same thing with me. But yeah, growing up as a child of a drug dealing mother is crazy. It's crazy because like everybody knew my mama was a drug dealer, and they thought that shit was cool. They thought it was cool. Like my mom used to pull out bankrolls and give us money to go do shit and all type of shit. She had beat in her car. Like my mama had a Ford Taurus, bro. Like I want to say like a '99, 2000 Ford Taurus, and she had beaten that motherfucker. And she'd pull up bumping the Yin Yang twins and shit, and everybody thought that shit was cool as fuck. Everybody thought that shit was cool as a motherfucker. But me, I ain't think that shit was cool. I didn't. I ain't think that shit was cool at all. Not even a little bit.